Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more Amnesia later. Probably going to finish Orion's route today, I would assume, because we're on October 4th. And I mean, okay, the guide only shows you the dates that there are like conversation points, but we had one every day. So, like, I can't imagine this being like, you have choices today, and then there's 10 more days where you have no, you know what I mean? But who knows? I'm gonna just take a guess we'll probably finish it, but we'll see what happens. So I don't have my guide with me today because I was like, we've got one more choice in chapter 4. I think I remember the option that the guide told us, and it doesn't really matter because what we will do at the end for Orion's route, just because Otome Kitten said that Ukio's messages are really funny if you do the other choices. We've really only gotten one message from him, and okay, it was there. I don't remember it being hilarious, so I'm not really sure that if we do other choices, we're gonna have other messages. You know what I mean? That made me think when I saw that in the guide that like, oh, we're gonna have all these like text messages back and forth with him. That there was gonna be a lot of them, but there's only been one, so like, I don't. Okay, so I don't know, but we'll do the other choices just because that made me curious. You know, so. Now I need to see what all the hype's about, if there is even anything to be hyped about. You know what I mean? Because I kind of feel like there isn't. But we'll see. Anyway. Have you calmed down? Yes, I'm fine. I wonder why I suddenly started to cry. There's nothing to cry about. Yeah, I'm curious too. I don't know the reason either. Maybe there are times when you just need to cry. Valid, Orion. Thank you. You think so? Anyway, let me apologize. I'm sure I caused you to worry, huh? That's why you stayed by my side, right? Are you sure the shop is alright? It's fine. My brother's shift starts in a few minutes anyway. I just wrapped up things on my end a little early. Oh, your brother was coming in? I would have liked to meet him. Me too. No, definitely not. What? My brother has the tendency to run his mouth when he shouldn't. I know he'd do the same to you. No way I can let the two of you meet. Oh, now we're gonna get messages, maybe. See, so, like, I swear to God in this game, like, what has just happened in the last two routes? Like, I complain, like, Ukio's route's been a little bland, and then all of a sudden all the shit started happening, and it's like, okay. And this one I'm like, we haven't got any messages, so, like, whatever. And now we're gonna get a message? I'm just saying, sometimes when you complain, the universe is like, see? Now what were you complaining about? You just need to bitch and ye shall receive. Okay? I'm just throwing it out there. It's the law of nature. Was that your phone just now? It only rang once, so maybe it was a message. Don't worry about me. Feel free to respond. I can wait. Then let me check real quick. Okay, so that's okay, because I think the option in the guide said, do you have a cell phone? Let me check real quick is probably when we can read his messages. So we'll go back and do it afterward. We'll just do what the guide suggested first. Do you have a cell phone? Yeah, I do. One of those ones for kids. And then if it's not too much trouble, may I have your phone number? What? You want my number? Creepy older adult asking for a kid's phone number? Strange. He didn't say that, but I'm just saying. Would it be okay if I messaged you? Oh, yeah, of course. I'd love that. Hold on, let me get my phone out. I mean, we know Orion's like ageless spirit, but I'm just saying. Otherwise, there's some underlying weirdness here. How do I do this? This is the first time I'd be messaging someone over the phone. You don't message your brother at all? My brother has a cell phone for seniors, so he can't send text messages. For seniors? Like fucking old people? What? He's not good with electronics, and my brother still doesn't know what a DVD is. I mean, I guess you can't blame him considering his true age, but honestly, the only texts I get are junk mail. I barely use it. I see. Do you really? I mean, we see, but like... Are you ready? Alright, so my address is... 5 minutes later. I wonder if she's gonna, like, realize who he is, or, like, It's just going to be like, I made friends with the neighbor kid. All done. I've entered your name. I've entered your name as Orion. Thank you. And I've also registered your name into my address book. Wait. Come to think of it, have I ever told you my name? Huh? That was, well, I wonder when that was. I don't remember. Well, don't sweat it. I'm sure you told me at some point. Otherwise, how could I know? How fucking suspicious he is. She's not even like, this kid is sus as fuck. Like, we really are kind of naive and, like, unassuming, aren't we? Funny. And I thought I was going to get to walk you to your home. That's the exact opposite of what I hoped. Oh, this is the exact opposite of what I hoped. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm older, so let me be the one to drop you off at your place. Aww. Maybe in 5 years you could be the one to drop me off. I'll look forward to that. 5 years later, huh? I wonder if I'll grow at all. Of course you will. You'll be taller and more mature. No, wait, what? Orion's like, how does that work if I'm not really human? I can't picture it. I've always looked like this. What? Nothing. But it's so odd to change little by little every day. It's so strange and it makes my heart pound. Oh, I wonder if, like... Well, now that makes me think that, like, oh my god. Could you imagine? Like, this is the way Orion always looked, so he's like, I look like a kid. I'm just a spirit that looks like a child, so, like, that's the form I took. Like, this kid form. I'm, like, hundreds of years old, but now because I'm in a human form, I'm actually going to age and change, so all of a sudden there's going to be, like, 30-year-old Orion. Like, that's kind of interesting. All right, I'm going to need to see that. And when I imagine what kind of person I'll be tomorrow, it just makes me excited for tomorrow. We're going to have to change his voice to be like this then. Could you imagine him still talking like this when he looks like a 30-year-old? It's going to be weird. Is that what's going to happen in Crowd? Are we going to have, like, fucking 30-year-old Orion? Like, anyway. You really are something, Orion. You're able to look at even the ordinary parts of life and notice how blessed you are. Because he's new to this. Everybody else is like, I've been around the block a million, fuck this crap. But, like, he's like, this is all new and exciting! Puberty is strange and weird, but cool! And everyone else is like, puberty sucks! Because it sucks. Is that weird? A little. Not at all. When I'm with you, I feel like I can appreciate life more too. You make me feel like every ordinary day is something to treasure and be amazed by. Aw. Maybe that's why when I'm talking to you, I feel like you're cheering me on. As he always was. Even with Toma, bad judge of character. And besides, for some reason, just talking back and forth with you like this makes me feel nostalgic. You make me feel like I'm talking with an old friend that I haven't seen in a while. Oh, you're crushing his little heart. Like squeezing it in a nice way, but you know what I mean? It's like, oh, he's got to be like, oh, I can't tell you. I wonder why. I guess I don't really have a good answer for you, but... Can you wait 1 second? Huh? I don't know. I can't tell. I have a good answer for you, but... Here, I want you to have this. Aww! Look, that's so cute! Giving us a little rose. He's adorable. Aww. Why do we look like we're in the apartment and he's outside? Shouldn't it be the reverse? But whatever, it doesn't matter. The lighting's pretty in the background. What's this? It's one of the last remaining roses from the flower shop. I feel bad since it's just a leftover, but you can have it if you want. Thank you. It's gorgeous. He looks so adorable in this CG. Why did you decide to give me this? The name of this type of rose is Amnesia. That's fitting. Although, I was going to say, it can't be the end because we still have like 2 more CGs to get. There was like 6 total that we were missing. You know what I mean? So, okay, never mind. So we're going to have a couple of days where there's no text conversation. Okay, whatever. Anyway. Amnesia. Amnesia. A novel, a title of a movie, a type of rose. Mild memory loss. A general term for losing your memory. Memory loss. But met Orion sometime in my past? And forgotten about it? No way. If that was the case, Orion would have mentioned something. He would have asked me if I'd forgotten. There would be no reason for him to hide that from me. Aww. What? What is that image I just saw? Was that Orion? But the way he was dressed, I guess it's best to just ask him. No point in stressing about it now. All I have to do is ask him if we've met somewhere before. But if I don't really have a reason, I wonder if he'll think it's weird for me to ask him that out of the blue. That's right. Thanks for the rose. If I asked him alongside thanking him for the rose he gave me yesterday, it'll sound more natural that way. Hey, thanks for that rose. Does that have anything to do with the fact that I might have remembered you, but you dressed like a weirdo and we've met before and I forgot? Yeah, good segue. How can I thank him, though? It can't be something too over the top. What should I do? Form a snack, maybe? Oh! The icebox cookies the manager gave me the recipe for the other day. I'll bake them and take them to him. Everybody loves fucking cookies. I could tell him that I made too much and that I need his help finishing them. Where did I put that recipe? Must have amnesia about that. 2 hours later. Huh. I smell something burning. Is it coming from the toaster oven? They're totally burnt! How did you forget you were making cookies? Why did this happen? Where did I go wrong? Maybe the power of my toaster oven is different than the cafe's oven. I guess that makes sense, but that alone shouldn't have burnt them this bad. Let me double check the recipe. Oh, 30 minutes, not 80. Idiot. 30 minutes, though! Who cooks cookies for 30 minutes? They take 15. The fuck are you cooking them on? Nothing? What? I see. Well, that 3 does kind of look like an 8. Oh, okay, my brain froze on, well, that 3 does. 3 does, what? I should have finished reading the sentence, but, something broke in me when I read that. Anyway. Anyways, now's not the time for this. I need to stop the oven. Opening the oven is just getting the burnt smell everywhere. My whole room smells burnt. I need to turn on the fan and open the windows. What else? Once it cools down, I'll have to clean the oven and the cookie sheet. Someone running down the hall? Orion. He smelled the burnt. Ah, a visitor! Who could it be? The mail? Why would the mailman ring your doorbell? Yes, may I help you? It's Orion. You know it is. Spacey, are you okay? Is there a fire in your apartment? Orion? That burning smell! Where is it coming from? I'll put out the fire, you run for it! Calm down, Orion. It's not a fire, it's just... Wait, where's the fire? Sorry for worrying you. I was trying to bake some cookies, but I ended up burning them. Cookies? Your room is right above mine, so you must have smelled it burning, right? I'm sorry, Orion. Ha, so that's all it was? What a relief. It smelled so bad I got worried. I thought your place might have caught fire or something. But look how much smoke came out. Did your fire alarm not go off? Come to think of it. So it didn't. And then maybe it's out of batteries. You should know, because it would beep when it's out of batteries, girl, and that's when you replace them. I bet I ran out of batteries on August 25th. Imagine if you had been at home that day. Hey, is your throat okay? You didn't breathe in too much smoke and hurt your throat, did you? I think I'm fine. It's a little bit smoky, but I'm okay. It isn't like the last time. Why would the day of the fire in the school have made my batteries run out? Remembering all the times we were trapped in burning buildings. Wait, what did I just say? Beezy? Like last time. Smell of smoke. The heat of flames. I've experienced this before. Me, every time I have one of those weird brain moments, I've experienced this before. Or remember it like it's a dream. Wait! Hey, wait! Today's a a dangerous day for you! You need to put your life first, okay? You got it? Ah, you! I'm not gonna cut the tie. If you're gonna feel pain, then I'm gonna feel the exact same pain. We've shared a lot all this time. Let's get through this together until the end. No matter what happens, I'll be right here alongside you, Spacey. I finally get it. That's why I've been sent. For this. Oh, there's our other CG. Little Orion. Oh, Neil. Oh, so we did kind of... Oh, okay, so this is from the last game. But, like, so we did kind of see him, like, in the background. But we've never seen him, like, aside from that. I'm sorry for everything. And thank you, Spacey. I hope to see you again someday. Wait, your name is... Spacey? Oh, I remember. Last CG. Okay, so maybe this is the end. We got through all those fast. Aww! It's so cute! He's like, the fuck is happening? Orion. What? It was you all along, Orion. That whole month of August, the person who was by my side, the person trying to protect me. It was you, wasn't it, Orion? Spacey! Right, Orion? You remember? Yes, I do. Please answer me, Orion. Were you the one who was by my side? Yeah. It was me. So you've regained your memories? It's all my fault. I'm sorry. Silly. Why are you apologizing? Why didn't you tell me when you first saw me? And you. Thank you for always looking out for me, Orion. I love the fact that she remembers him now. I'm gonna cry. Like, that was the saddest part about all of them. It's like, bye, Orion! He's like, I'll never forget you. And you're like, what was I saying? Because you totally forget him, and it's like, aw, that hurts. That you forget him. You know what I mean? But it's just the side effect. It's not like, oh, yeah, you weren't important enough to remember. It was just him leaving. You forgot him. Like, but it was always so sad. But I love this. Like, we actually got to remember him. Aw. Because he was, a bad judge of character, but he was a good friend. We liked Orion. You know what I mean? Like, bad judge of character, okay? Like, you thought Tomo was great, and you thought Iki was suspicious and shit. Like, just saying. You were warning us about the wrong person, Orion, but, like, I can forgive. Everybody's got flaws. You know what I mean? This is so cute, though. Back then and even now, you're always helping me. Glad we got to meet again. Welcome home, Orion. Aww. I'm finally home, Spacey. Aww! I love it! Best route in the game. We got our best friend back. Okay, well, Sawa is our best friend. And Mine and Rika are kind of like secondary besties. But like Orion's up there with Sawa. Come on. So you guys are human now? Yeah, both Lord Neil and I were turned into humans as punishment for becoming too involved with human affairs. Oh, okay. I don't remember. I thought he was just hanging out because he wanted to. We came down to this place on September 1st. You mean because of me? Because of me and Ukyo? No! If anything, it's Lord Neil's fault. We're both guilty. Gods aren't allowed to discriminate between people's wishes. He granted far too many wishes. Our punishment's well deserved. As for me, I was honestly too heartbroken enough to part with you, so it's fine by me. I wanted to continue to watch over you. Oh, he's so adorable. So cute. That's why you rented a room right above me? Lord Neil picked the room. I was always worrying about you, so he figured I'd want to be close to you. Still, I didn't expect him to pick the place right above you. That was a bit much. And besides, that apartment's a studio. It's way too small for two people. I guess I don't mind, but still. Right, it may be a little small for two people to live in. I'm so glad we ended up moving there. Even if it's tight, I'm just glad to be close to you. So it's like, okay, now they're punished and they're human, so it's not even like, we're just hanging out in human form, so he might actually grow in age. In the end, I guess Lord Neil was right. But don't tell him I said that. Orion, why didn't you tell me immediately when we first reunited? It might have been awkward for you to say because I had forgotten, but...
No, right. Well, you forgetting about me was part of it, but I mean, I couldn't just walk up to you and say, "Hi, I used to be a spirit that was fused with you." But more than that, I figured it was probably for the best that you forgot about everything that happened in August.
Why?
Because that month you had many painful memories, right? There's so many things to be afraid of. You almost died so many times. You'd forgotten all of that. I figured if you remembered me, you'd end up remembering all those scary things too. That's why I didn't mind if you forgot about me, even if it made me a little sad.
Orion.
So I really had no intention to approach you or even become acquaintances, and I really didn't plan on any of this. And I thought it was best to just leave you alone, but then you realized I was living in the same apartment building. Honestly, I was kind of thinking about moving, but now that you've regained your memories, I guess I don't need to.
Oh, really? I'm so glad I was able to regain my memories before you moved out.
Yeah, but this was totally unexpected. And on the other hand, it wouldn't have been that easy for us to move either. We don't have
A grantor. Yeah, whatever.
so it's not that easy to rent an apartment.
Yeah, grantor? Grantor? Whatever.
We had to make up this sob story about being siblings with no family to get into this place. We really lucked out. We took, extra legal measures to get IDs and things like that, but without credit or a grantor, it's hard to find a place. Now that we're here, we can ask for help from our fellow spirits either.
Oh, now that we're here, we can't ask for help from our fellow spirits. Sorry. That feels very rooted in reality. I thought things would work out more simply, like in a fantasy story.
No way. There's ID, finding an apartment, health insurance. Not to mention that Lord Neil's terrible with money. Us working at the flower shop wasn't to observe humans or anything like that. We just seriously need the money.
Oh my god, we should just get a giant house. All together.
Lord Neil was able to get a scholarship to go to school, but we still have to find a way to pay for our living expenses. So we need to work hard.
It's so funny because he's like, again, hundreds of years old. Orion just looks like a child. Okay, so he's stuck being a child. Lord Neil is probably even older, but is like, I get to go to school as a college student because he looks like a college student. I've been alive for hundreds of years! But at the same time, you weren't living with humans, so you have no idea how to be a human. It's not even like, I've got all this experience. I know humans inside and out. Even as a human, no matter how old you get, you just do not understand being human. Like, it's fucking, like, being a person is hard. Like, you're like, I'll get it when I'm older. No, you never get it. Everything gets more complicated. Listen, spirits. Orion, Neil, whatever your name is. Doesn't matter. It's never gonna get any easier. It's really fucking complicated, even for people who've been doing it for decades.
So we need to work hard.
Yeah, so don't we all. I see. Gosh, that's really tough. I mean, as a human, you've always been a human, and you've always been in this life, so you just kind of know at this point, like, it's gonna be fucking difficult forever. Some things are easy, but some things are hard. It's a toss-up. But, like, could you imagine, like, you're a spirit, you're like, my god, trying to adjust to being a human is hard. Yeah, it doesn't get easier. It just stays this way. As soon as you have something figured out, some other thing falls apart. Like, it's just the way it works.
Reality sure isn't easy.
For real! Statement of the century!
That said, despite its challenges, I like living in the human realm.
It's fun?
Yeah, I get to experience all these new kinds of things. The other day, the old man who runs the flower shop took me to the beach. The waves are really incredible. I put my feet in and they nearly pulled me in. Oh, and I went on a slide in the park. It was a lot faster than I expected. I was so surprised.
I mean, see, this sounds like fun, as all these new experiences that he's having. Like, this is exciting! New experiences can be exciting. When you don't have to... You gotta just take the reality of, like, bullshit and just throw that away and then go put your toes in some sand at the beach and be like, this is fun. It's gonna suck trying to clean the sand out from between my toes, but at the moment, don't think about that. Just think about how nice it feels. You know?
I used to wonder what people saw in slides, but when I actually tried it, it was so much fun.
Or like barefoot in grass. Just feels nice. Don't worry about that you're going to step on a twig and stab yourself or somebody's dog poop that they didn't bother cleaning up. Don't think about those things. Just think about like feet in grass. Feet in nice grass that's been in the shade. Nice, cool grass, bare feet. So you can feel that in your brain because you've felt it before, most likely. Most people have. But you know what I mean? You're like, yeah. Don't think about all the other oddities of, again, stepping on twigs, ants biting you. You know, all the realities that come with barefoot in the grass. Way to bring it down, Spacey. Or like the slides. Yes, going out slides are fun until you remember that when you were a child, the slides were metal baking in the sun, and they burned the flesh off the back of your legs. But you know. I'm old. And I also learned how to clean my room. Oh, and I could cook my own food and eat it, and I could go shopping. Shopping is fun. I went to the zoo. I read some books at the library, too. I air-dried my futon, and after that I even took a nap on it. It was my first time to do all these things, and feel the sensations for myself. It all felt so extraordinary. Orion. That's why I want you to know that I'm really, really happy that I've become a human, Spacey. That's great, Orion. I'm so happy for you. I'm happy that you're enjoying being human. Thanks, Spacey. By the way, oh, yeah, that's me, sorry. Where are we going? I was just following you. The drugstore. The drugstore? You burned the oven, remember? We gotta buy cleaning supplies. No, and also deodorizer. You should really be thankful that we're the ones living above you. Our place stinks something terrible. If it was anybody else, you could bet they'd be knocking on your door to complain. Sorry. It's totally fine. But hey, you were able to survive August, so don't ruin it by dying in a fire now. I'll be more careful. The only person that needs to die in a fire in this game is Toma. Maybe I'm nothing without you, Orion. It really feels that way. You always worry me. I'm afraid I can't leave you in Ukio's care after all. Oh, my phone's ringing. Who is it? Oh, it's Ukio. Ukio, in that case, I want to talk to him too. Can I? Sure, I'll put him on speaker so we can all talk together. Spacey, I got a hold of you. How are you? I'm doing well. Thank you for taking the time to call me. How are you doing, Ukio? I'm fine. Hey, minute. Why are you speaking so formally? Oh, well... What? Did something happen? Did I do something? Well... I think it's probably because she remembered everything about August. She's probably remembering the time she spent with you back when she first had amnesia. Maybe that's why she's speaking more formally to you, or it could be because I'm here. Wait, that voice? Orion, is that you? What are you doing with her? And what do you mean she remembers everything from August? Are you serious? Where are you? Oh, were you alright by yourself, Spacey? Yeah, I'm fine. I've got Orion with me. What? Hey, seriously, Ukio, what are you thinking? Running off to some far-off country and leaving her all alone? You're hopeless. You keep that up and I'm gonna wind up stealing her from you. What? Really? Are you this universe's dark horse? Well, not right now, obviously. But give me some time and I'll be a really good potential suitor. Oh my god, they can't do that. They can't do that in Crowd where all of a sudden Orion's like fucking 20 and like... Can't do that to me. They did that in Code Realized where like freaking the little vampire Deli, you were like, okay. And then they showed him all grown up later, like just in a CG, and you're like, you can't do that. You can't. He's like our child. Like our adopted lost child. And then all of a sudden you're like, here's him all grown up and look how pretty. Don't do that. That's wrong and inappropriate. You can't like show us future Orion and make him hot and then be like, then I feel icky, okay? Don't do it. Just don't. What? No way. I've got enough rivals to worry about without you joining in. Toma's not a rival, Ukio. Don't worry about him. I can't take this. I'm making contract on this job and heading home right now. Home soon. Ryan, don't you tell her anything she shouldn't know about. You hear me, Orion? Orion! Ukio? Oh, that's me. Ukio! The line got cut. Guess he's in a place with bad reception. Oh well. He seemed to be panicking. He said he was going to come back right away. You think he really meant it? Orion. Ukio, put
put you through a lot. I have every right to tease him from time to time.
Promise me you won't be too hard on him. If you're going to be hard on anyone, be hard on Toma. He put me in a cage. I really know that the justification of being pissed because Toma put me in a cage, but Ukyo murdered me multiple times is a weird thing. Should be like, Ukyo did try to murder me, so valid. But it's like, you leave him alone, all right? Not entirely his fault. Okay, he went bananas because he had a spirit possessing him too. And like, okay, like I'll make excuses for him. There's no excuse for Toma, okay? There was no spirit that made him nuts. He's just always been a psycho. So, there's that. Anyway. Promise me you won't be too hard on him.
He'll be fine. Ukyo's tough. On the other hand, Ukyo also went through a lot, so I guess you're right. I promise to go easy on him from now on. But did you hear him just now? You hear me, Orion? He was so desperate.
Come to think of it, he said that your name Orion was just... Oh, you said that your name Orion was just a nickname.
Yeah, it's just temporary. I have to think of a name that I can use at school here. But I don't know what to do. I was gonna have Lord Neil come up with my name, but he said he couldn't come up with a good one. And he was about to write some ridiculous name on my document before I stopped him.
Ah, I see.
What should I do? Oh, I know! Hey, why don't you decide my new name?
Oh my god, it's like the never-ending, call out my new name! Never-ending story. Oh my god. What?
I want you to be the one who decides my new name as a human. You were with me this whole time, after all.
Why can't you just be Orion? It's like a weird name, but you could be like, my parents were like really weird and into astrology. Well, astronomy. You know what I mean?
You know me better than anyone else here on Earth. If you're the one who picks out my name for me, I'll be okay with anything. Please, Spacey?
Really? Are you sure? You're really okay with me picking?
That's why I asked you. Please choose my new name.
Okay. What are we... I don't have to pick it, do I? Oh! I do?! I have to actually pick a name for him? What if I just leave him as Orion? Can I just leave him as Orion? I don't want to pick his name. You're really going to be okay with any... I didn't know. This is pressure. I'm just leaving it. I'm just leaving it Orion. Yes. I don't want to pick his name. How about Orion?
Is that my new name?
I love the fact that he acts like it's not the same. Whatever. Yeah. Is that okay? Is it weird?
Yeah, I wouldn't know even if it was odd.
It's actually funnier leaving his name Orion, because you're like, did you both just get amnesia? Like, you don't... Okay, whatever. But it's like, what are you supposed to pick? I don't know how to rename Orion. You know what I mean? What am I gonna call him, Clancy or some shit? Like, you can't. He's Orion. He's always Orion. You stop fidgeting, bird.
I mean, if this is the name you've given me, then I'll wear it proudly.
Bastion, Balthazar, Bucks. There you go. Never-ending story.
Finally, I found my new name. This makes me so happy. It's...
All right. I gotta... Okay. It's funnier that choosing Orion's new name, we just left him Orion, and he's like, oh, my new name, it feels so right. And it's like... It's actually funnier in this sense, but...
Oh, and one more thing. When should my birthday be?
Your birthday?
My spirits don't have the concept of birth, so I never really had a birthday. There's the day we appear or a day we're made, but I don't think that's really the same. So I'll make it today, the day you gave me this name, my birthday. So from now on, I'm going to celebrate this day as my birthday every year. Thank you, Spacey.
I would have said maybe the day that, like, you either got stuck here, like, September 1st, if they had to give a date, or, like, sometime in August. But this works, too. Birthday, huh? In that case... Birthday celebration? Get another CG. October 6th, or not.
Welcome, Tomato no Hitsuji. We're happy to welcome you, young master.
You must be the guest of honor for today. Right this way, sir. Oh, we're giving him a birthday.
Wait,
a child?
He sure is. The manager sure got us good.
Well, I guess he wasn't lying either.
Spacey told me she wanted to celebrate a birthday with a male customer here.
I'm not going to deny that I totally fell for it, but I guess this is all right. Well, let me start over. Welcome back, Master, and what an adorable little master you are.
We have your seat all prepared. Right this way, Orion. What? I'm the guest of honor? But why? Aw, look at him. He's so cute. So this is the person you wanted to celebrate with?
So, please, he's our guest of honor today. Show some respect. Isn't that right, Master? But you sure are a cutie. And may I ask your name?
It's Orion? That's right, right?
I see. So this is our master for today. I'll be honest, I'm pretty surprised. I hope that we get to CG with everybody in the thing together. A kid, huh? I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Very well then. I guess we should just get on with it. Well, let's get this out of the way first. Are there any foods you dislike?
Me?
Yes, you are the guest of honor.
Food preferences, huh? Nothing in particular comes to mind.
Want candles on the cake?
Huh? Oh, yes, I guess. But hey guys, I only came today because Spacey invited me here.
Hello, Orion.
Spacey! Oh, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid I have no idea what's going on right now.
It's a birthday party for you.
What?
Orion, you said that yesterday was your birthday, right? So please, let me celebrate it with you. We only had a day to plan it, so everything was a bit rushed, but...
Wait, what? This is a birthday party?
For me, and everyone's here except for Ukio, but he'll pop in and then everyone will be here. Yes, Orion, everyone wants to celebrate with you.
Everyone?
The Spacey called yesterday requesting that we make a birthday cake for a young boy. So I went ahead and offered to do a celebration at our cafe. All I did was mention it to the others on staff here, and they all leapt at the opportunity to meet this person she was bringing to our place to celebrate. I wonder what everyone was so excited about.
That sounds like a scam. Seriously? You want to celebrate my birthday?
Of course I do. We have to celebrate your birthday, Orion.
Hey guys, save the chit-chat for later. Your birthday seat's over here, little guy. What do you want to drink? Juice? Coffee? Tea? Oh, tea. I love tea. You got it. Milk and sugar?
He likes chai tea, so please put in both. Yeah, milk and tea. Yeah.
Oh, if he likes chai, then I'll make some chai. Manager, I'm going to use the cinnamon.
And then you should also put in some cardamom, too. Are you okay with spice, young man?
Yeah, I love it.
Fantastic. In that case, we'll do a special blend. In addition to the cake, we also have some... Oh, canapé. Sorry, I don't know. My brain couldn't process that for a minute. But is there anything else you want to eat? I can make pretty much anything on the menu.
Other? What all is on the menu? If I remember correctly, you have tiramisu, monkfish hot pot.
Ojiru? Matcha? Aojiru-cha? Not sure if I pronounced that right, but anyway, that kind of matcha, whatever it is. I'm gonna ask what you want out of the blue is hard. Oh, I guess asking what you want out of the blue is hard. Why don't we pick out a few things for you while you think about it?
Okay, thank you.
Here's the cake. Everyone this way. The cake's over here. Come on. Oh my god.
Wow, everyone's really here to celebrate with me.
Feels like I'm dreaming. This isn't a dream. It's reality.
Right, that's right. This isn't a dream. Everyone's here with me. Everyone's talking to me. This isn't a dream. You see, Lord Neil told me everything. He told me there are other worlds, and he told me what happened in each world. Everyone suffered so much, but in the end, they all chose to love and protect you. They all wanted to make you happy. That was everything to them.
What?
Everyone gathered here, and those not here, everyone was kind to you. Well, some weren't, but even then, no matter what world you were in, there was always someone who loved you. And beyond those emotions, your future was there. They were all tied to this moment.
You're telling me that there's parallel worlds where I'm in love with Toma? Nah, I don't want to do that. He's like, well, he sucked, but...
That's why I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone. Not just those in this world, but the other worlds too. Everyone who was there for you, except for Toma. Because of you, I was able to come to this present. I'm sorry, I know I'm not making sense right now, but still. I just feel like I need to thank the people here and the people there, and all the people that made this moment possible. Thank you all. I'm happy right now. I'm so happy I could see Spacey's smile to be able to talk to all of you. Nobody ever saw me before. Not really. Nobody knew I existed. But now, there are people celebrating my birthday. I never imagined such happiness for myself. So, thank you.
Orion. Here's your drink. Special blend chai. Oh my! What's the matter? He's tearing up. What happened? There, don't cry. It'll be fine.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I'm just so happy.
This surprise party must have been a little overwhelming for you. But when it comes to moments like this, it's better to smile than cry. It's okay to cry with happiness.
Good point. I'll do that. Come with me. Well, look. What an amazing cake.
Here we go. Oh, it's just gonna be us! Happy birthday! I was really hoping it would be like everybody with them in like the CG, but like it's also weird because like the way the CGs were arranged in the thing, there was like 4 missing at the top and then 2 at the bottom. And then the other one, so like it's weird that the Orion one would be, there were 5 Orion CGs, but they're not gonna be like all together. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Orion.
I certainly hope you'll continue to visit our cafe many times in the future.
I heard you're going to transfer into a new school next month. You'll make it just in time for the school trip, right?
Hated the school trip. Anyway, here's your tea. You can have as many refills as you want. A school retreat right after you transfer? Well, that might be kind of rough. But be sure to focus on making good friends, okay? Good friends, not people like Toma. And sports day is around the corner too, isn't it? With so many events, you must be excited, Orion.
Yeah, the school events are the perfect opportunity to get close to someone you want to get close with. Make the most of them.
And that's an opportunity he doesn't really need to think about right now. It's not like he's gonna fall in love as soon as he transfers.
I'll try my best to make a friend like that too. But for now, person I like most is you, Spacey.
Yeah, thank you, Orion. I like you so much too. This is like, I mean, it's Orion's rat. I'm like, but like, we're supposed to be dating Ukyo right now. There he is. I'm busted in. Oh my god, that's Neil. On the right, holy shit. Oh no, you can't make him pretty. He doesn't have a voice. I'm just gonna do normal, because I don't know what to do for him. He's never had a voice before anyway. It looks like they're having fun. I hopped on the first plane back, but how am I supposed to barge in there now? Can't you just walk in and say, hey, what's up, I'm here, or something? I feel like that would kind of kill the mood. Make sure you don't go in there, okay, Neil? It's been a few days since you've been in town, right? Now's your chance for a big emotional reunion. If it's someone's first birthday party ever versus me returning from a business trip, say I'm the loser here. What do I do? I want to be included, but I don't know how to make an entrance. Should we prepare some kind of present? That's it. Well, let's go to the shop next door, buy a gift, then barge in. Oh, then why don't you buy that wooden sword that says fate on it? Neil, you're not allowed to make decisions anymore. What? Why not? Because I said so. Kind of love him, he's an idiot.
Hey everyone, thank you so much. I love all you guys. Today and forever and ever.
I'm so glad they actually showed up. Because I was thinking that, I'm like, Ukyo's gotta be here. But then I was like, I didn't think they'd bring Neil in, but like, or Nil, or whatever his name is. How cute. And we did finish. And it was funny because I was thinking like, oh, and then we could do like the voice acting. But we're not going to do the voice acting because we're going to play Amnesia Crowd right after this. I'm going to go back into New Game. We're going to go into Orion and we're going to skip through and do the other choices. But yeah, I was thinking about that. I'm like, oh, we could probably do that. Because I didn't think this was going to take as long as it did to finish reading through. You know what I mean? Because I thought we were basically at the end, but we weren't. at the last part. But, like, originally I figured it was going to be like 4 hours like everything else was. Then when we got through so much of it last time, I was like, oh, we probably get through it in no time. And it'll only be 2 parts, but it wouldn't even be a normal length part. But no, that surprised me. But still. And I was thinking like, oh, are we going to do the voice acting as a set? And I was like, all right, we're playing crowd directly after this. This is the whole part. It's Amnesia later crowd. It's just the whole damn thing. We're playing both of them. So there's not going to be any break. We're not going to do the voice acting like we normally do after a game because even though this is a game and crowd is a game, it's later crowd is, I'm considering one whole game. So we'll do all that after. So, all right, check phone one more time. I'll check my phone again. Someone could have messaged me. Oh, it's Ukiyo. Oh, okay, so, alright. So, if we don't do the other Orion choices, we get Ukiyo choices. Anyway. Are you doing well? Are you lonely without me? Sorry. Really sorry. But in 3 weeks, I'll be home, so wait for me. I'm doing the work I need to do right now. Maybe it's more survival than work. Yeah, it's kind of an unbelievable environment here. For starters, when I woke up this morning, there was an anaconda sleeping next to me. Also, my lunch was a cactus. Okay. I was kind of curious, like, we never got any messages from him, so how are they going to be funny? You know what I mean? But it's because these choices lead to getting messages. Cool. All right. And there was an anaconda sleeping next to me, and I ate a cactus. Yeah, no, they're kind of amusing. I get it. All right. That's my current situation. I'll do my best and survive. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Will you really be able to make it back without anything happening? I'll just have to pray for a safe return. They are worth reading. Sorry, I had to kiss them. Alright, there we go. Good times. But, yeah, no. Yeah, because I don't know, I guess, I mean, when I was originally thinking of it, it's like, we haven't gotten any messages from him, but the other choices lead to us seeing messages. We still see Orion, though. I mean, I honestly kind of feel like, yeah, I'll see you around! Maybe it also changed, well, there's only one ending, so it's going to be the same, but maybe it just changes some of the little things like that. I'll see you around. You know what I mean? That was strange, but maybe, I don't remember, was there like a slight other conversation that happened there with him? Whatever. It's fine. Not much difference at any rate, but it is fun reading the little text messages from Ukiyo then. I've got nothing to say to fill in the gaps here, but yeah. Well, now we know that the last CG is probably going to be our end game CG. Well, and that's kind of sad because we won't end on an Orion CG for Orion's part. We're going to end on the group CG. I guess it is kind of tough, huh? It's true. It can be hard. It's true. It can be hard to know exactly when a stranger becomes a friend, but it's not really something you need to worry about. Whether or not someone is a friend is something you decide for yourself. You think so? Totally. You don't need to worry about it. Okay, got it. You're right. It's not good to overthink these things. There's still so much I don't know, and I guess I'm just letting myself get nervous subconsciously. I'll see you around. Be careful, okay? But I guess you only live one floor down, huh? Okay. And that was just a slight change in conversation. Oh, okay, so that was the same message we already read. Okay, I was like, wait, it didn't stop! And I was like, alright, we must have, that's the same one we already read. Alarm. Going to work. So that one didn't really lead to much of a difference. I know the other one, and instead of when we, the last one you knew was going to lead to, like, because we got a message, and he's like, you can check it, so we chose the option to ask him for his phone number. So, I know that one at least would be reading a message, but I guess I should have figured when the first one said check for messages. I don't know, I guess in my brain it was like, we would have heard our phone ding, you know, because any other time, oh, I have a message. So, like, let me check for messages. But then again, if we were in class, we would have had our phone off, so that makes sense. So I wasn't really thinking logically, but whatever. But it is good we get to see the Ukio messages. But the first, yeah, okay, so this is the one. Let me check real quick. Okay, I won't respond to the message, but let me just read it real quick.
Then go ahead.
The message from Ukio?
When I saw you wrote that you missed me in yesterday's message, I was surprised. I don't say things like that. I'd figured you were being patient with me, but I was a little worried that maybe you weren't feeling my absence at all. But yesterday's message blew all that worry away. I'm sorry, you really must have been lonely. I'm really lonely not being able to see you too. And this work is important and I love it, so I can't throw it away. It's still difficult that I can't see you. I'll do my best to keep living, so wait a little longer. Love you.
And aw. Yo.
No, was that a message from your boyfriend?
Yeah, it was. Like you advised, I was honest about my feelings and told him that I missed him. He seemed surprised. I don't know if it made him happy, but he said he'd do his best on this trip. As well as do his best to survive and return safe and sound.
Wait a minute. The way you said that seems kind of odd. What do you mean by survive? Is your boyfriend some kind of war photographer or something?
No, but he's currently exploring uncharted territory.
Uncharted territory? So what? He goes to some deep forest or desert that nobody's ever explored before?
Supposedly, he's gone to a cave, but I don't know the details. In the messages he sent me, he told me he was provided with water, 3 days worth of food, and a survival knife.
He needs to choose better jobs. He realizes that his body doesn't get any more do-overs, right? Sure, his body is a little sturdier than other people's as a result of his time being fused, but he doesn't have to take these jobs. What is he gonna do if he dies? Ugh. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to entrust you with him. He's making me anxious.
That's weird, because that was the last choice, but there were supposedly... I thought there were 4 choices in this. You know what I mean? I thought this was the last choice. I thought there were 4 different ones. Because this is the one we had today, but where was the... We've only made 3. Maybe there was only 3. I don't know. My brain thought there was like... Second, third... Oh no, maybe there was only 3. I don't know. My guide's sitting across the room. I'm not getting it. Because my bird is napping quietly now. And if I disrupt him, then he'll do his poopy dance. And then we gotta give him... So it's like, I gotta just... Shh. No. Let him sit so that, like, you know... Because otherwise then it's gonna be like, hold on while I walk across the room to get him to his spot. But anyway. Actually, that little last one, like, with Ukio was just totally fine and normal. But I like Orion's reaction to it. And I will say, I don't think his messages were hilarious. The first one was kind of amusing, like, I woke up next to an anaconda and I ate a cactus for lunch. It's giggle-worthy, but I don't think it's hilarious. I do think Orion's reaction to that last one was pretty funny, though, but again, alright, we're gonna name him Orion again. Yes. Orion? That's my name? Yeah, it just came to me. I don't think anything else is gonna change at all, but I figured we might as well just skip till it ends and just double check and see if anything changes. With like Ukio and Neil or Nile or whatever his name is. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But anyway. Heel. Maybe an accent to it. I don't know. But anyway, we'll see if anything changes with them. I do like the fact that they actually put him in a CG and kind of showed him, though. You know what I mean? Because, like, this whole thing is, like, he's a human now. So, like, I like the fact that they, like, showed him what he would look like. Nope. Okay, cool. All right, done. So, that was Orion's route and all the fun different choices. I think it was worth going back and reading those, though, because, like, at least the text message was cute and his reaction was cute. I don't think you needed to do it necessarily, because it's not like, oh my god, it was the funniest thing ever! Got all these. Here's our etc. one. Okay, well, wait a minute. So, there's our little... Well, there was a last one, but there's a second last one, so I don't know when that unlocks. Is little giving us a rose? Okay, that was only the second one. I guess maybe there was a flashy back one that didn't count? Because I thought this was like the third one, but it's the second one. Huh. That's weird. I thought there was a second one, not yesterday, but the day before. Anyway. Maybe because it was a flashback one, so I just assumed. I don't know. Because then there's this. No. Well, that's true, because then there was also the flashback one before it, which doesn't count. And this was that one. But then... Oh my god! But then how do you get this one? This is... I feel like... This is the one in the guide that it said you had to do something. But, like, we've read all the profiles. Right? Well, it said something about doing the touchy things. Like, but there's no touchy image, like, you know what I mean? I mean, wait. This is perfect on its own right here. We don't need fucking Toma in it. Although, he does look really good like a werewolf, I'm not gonna lie. I need to see, like, how the fuck do you unlock that? Hold on. So, we're just gonna stare at this, like... Because... Memories and leader... Okay, no, how do you... Okay, how do you get that? The final CG once you finish listening to all the touch stills in the gallery section. But that's the thing, that's what I saw, but... What do you mean, the touch stills? Listening to all the touch stills in the CG section. There's no... Do you see anything that says, like... There's change image? I don't want to replay every fucking scene, you know what I'm saying? But there's no... I don't know what that means, touch stills. You have to, like, replay... You shouldn't have to replay the scenes. You know what I mean? Like... I don't know what that... Oh, right there, I see it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well... That's annoying. Because, okay, I didn't realize... Okay. Wait. Some of them... A lot of them have them. Oh, God. All of them but that first one. Oh, Christ. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna get some voice acting in this where I thought we weren't going to, but... So... I'm gonna say we'll do that. We'll have just a little... You know what? Perfect. Hold on. This'll be perfect. This is an adorable one. Here you go. We're going to end on this and not our other one. And what I'll do is we're going to have another part. It's probably going to be short, but the touch stills and the voice stuff might be... I wasn't going to do the voice acting stuff, but I'll turn the voices on so we can get the last CG. And we'll just listen to the touch stills for the CGs for everyone. And that might take like 20, 30 minutes. It might be short, whatever. But sometimes the voice acting stuff, it could go... an hour, it could be 10 minutes, but we'll have an extra part as a buffer and we'll just do that next. Whatever. I wasn't going to do it, but we got touch still. I mean, I know I read that in a Tome Kittens guide, but I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like, because I didn't notice those on there and like, whatever. That's unusual for a game. It might have been in the first Amnesia, but I don't remember. But anyway. we'll do that in the next part. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.